The full story, biography, powers, and abilities of Bane, the man who broke the bat. Bane is one of the most iconic and dangerous villains in the DC universe and a formidable adversary of Batman. First appearing in Batman: Vengeance of Bane No. 1 in 1993, Bane was created by Chuck Dixon, Doug Moench, and Graham Nolan. Bane's story begins in the fictional Caribbean country of Santa Prisca. He was born in the hellish prison known as Pena Duro, Hard Rock, where he was sentenced to life for the crimes of his father, a revolutionary who escaped justice. Bane grew up surrounded by violence, hatred, and suffering. Even as a child, he exhibited exceptional intelligence, strength, and an unbreakable will to survive. In prison, he became a hardened warrior, educating himself in philosophy, languages, and science, while also training his body to the peak of human perfection. However, his life took a darker turn when he became the test subject for an experimental super-steroid called Venom. Full story of Bane. Escape from Pena Duro. Bane eventually escaped Pena Duro, leaving behind the prison that shaped him. Driven by a recurring vision of a bat haunting his nightmares, Bane set his sights on Gotham City, the city ruled by fear and symbolized by Batman. He believed defeating Batman would make him the supreme force of fear and power. Nightfall, breaking the bat. Bane orchestrated one of the most infamous attacks in comic book history during the Nightfall storyline. First, he unleashed all of Batman's greatest foes from Arkham Asylum, forcing Batman to exhaust himself capturing them. Then, when Batman was at his weakest, Bane confronted him in Wayne Manor. In a brutal showdown, Bane overpowered Batman and committed his most famous act: he broke Batman's back, leaving him paralyzed. This cemented Bane's legacy as the man who did what no other villain could: he broke the Dark Knight physically and mentally. Though most subjects died from Venom's effects, Bane survived, gaining enhanced physical power, but at a terrible price. He became dependent on the drug, requiring frequent injections through tubes connected to his body. Downfall and redemption. After defeating Batman, Bane briefly ruled Gotham, but his reign was short-lived. Batman eventually recovered and defeated Bane in a rematch. In later stories, Bane's character evolved beyond a simple brute. He sought to free himself from Venom's addiction. He occasionally acted as an anti-hero, assisting Batman against greater threats. He even searched for his father, discovering ties to the League of Assassins in some versions. Other versions in media. Bane has appeared in many adaptations. In The Dark Knight Rises, 2012, portrayed by Tom Hardy, Bane is depicted as a revolutionary leader with immense strength and intellect, though without Venom. He also appears in animated series, video games, and the Harley Quinn animated show, often portrayed as both terrifying and, at times, humorously exaggerated. Powers and abilities of Bane. 1. Superhuman strength. Thanks to the drug Venom, Bane possesses superhuman strength far beyond that of a normal human. He can lift several tons, smash through walls and vehicles, overpower most adversaries with ease. 2. Venom dependency. Bane must regularly inject himself with venom to maintain his power. His strength increases dramatically after each dose, but the drug can also be a weakness if cut off. 3. Genius-level intellect. Bane is not just a brute. He is a master strategist and tactician. He speaks multiple languages. He has advanced knowledge of history, science, and martial arts. He deduced Batman's secret identity by studying his behavior and patterns. 4. Master hand-to-hand combatant. Bane is highly skilled in martial arts and street fighting. He combines his strength with disciplined combat techniques, making him deadly in close quarters. 5. Peak human condition, without Venom. Even without Venom, Bane maintains an extraordinary physique through rigorous training, making him a formidable fighter even without the drug. 6. Pain tolerance and durability. Bane has an extremely high threshold for pain and can withstand injuries that would incapacitate most opponents. 7. Skilled escape artist. Growing up in prison, Bane became adept at escaping confinement, making him difficult to hold captive. Bane is far more than a monstrous villain, he is the embodiment of brute force combined with razor-sharp intellect. Born into darkness and raised in suffering, Bane forged himself into a warrior who could match even the Dark Knight himself. Though many remember him for breaking Batman's back, Bane's true legacy lies in his unrelenting willpower, his complexity as both villain and anti-hero, and his symbolic role as a mirror to Batman, a man driven by pain, seeking to conquer fear in his own way. He will forever be remembered as the man who broke the bat. A force of intellect, strength, and unstoppable will Bane. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legendary character stories.